Worshipful, the Mayor of Wandsworth, Councillor Leslie McDonnell. Please give a round of applause. He has some exciting news to share.
Thanks very much. Good grief, there's more background noise here than there is at the council meeting. And this is far more exciting. Thank you very much. My name's Les McDonnell. I became mayor only last Wednesday. Now, I've carried out a couple of meetings before that, but you're my very first official meeting as mayor. And I'm delighted to be here. Now, I've been mayor before, so one thing that allowed me to do was attend what they used to call citizenship ceremonies, when people from countries all around the world would come here, become British citizens, get a British passport. But the one thing I really admired about them, time and time again, is they all promised never to forget where they've come from, never to forget their heritage. And I think that's terribly important. Now, sometimes that's easier than other occasions than others. I'm half Irish. It's very easy for me to get over to Ireland every year to see my family, my roots there. But sometimes it's not so easy. The distance is just too great. But I do hope that those of you who can trace their background back to Africa can be proud of two things. One, the country they came from, and two, the continent they came from. Was never forget, without Africa, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Abyssinia, we wouldn't be here. Because the first signs of Homo sapiens, what we grew into as mankind, came from that area. They spread across the Red Sea, into Asia, into Europe, down into Africa. And if they hadn't done so, we wouldn't be here. So if you've got any African blood in you at all, be doubly proud. One of the difficulties with remembering your heritage is if you're born in a country and then move, you'll always remember what you saw. But it's a question of passing it to your children and your grandchildren. Now, in the old days, even before I was born, you used to have particular people who would actually stay with the chief, with the king, never go to war, never get hurt, and write down and keep going the importance of that particular tribe or people. Very, very biased towards the king. We don't need that now. Thank heaven we've got books. And that's what we're here for today, because we're here to make sure that we in Wandsworth, one of the most diverse boroughs in London, can be very proud of our background, can read about it, and when the likes of these three very useful props here want to know more, they can go to a library and read all the details. We talked earlier about apartheid. It could be anything from any part of Africa. Now, one of the problems at the moment, we've got very good libraries in Wandsworth, but they've got to try and cater for everybody, which means that the area they can realistically leave for just African books, African culture, is small. So I think it's terribly important that you're making the initiative you are to create a Pan-African, all-African library on African subjects by African authors. And I also think it's very, very important that youngsters of this age can look at those books and say, my God, did he write that? Did she write that? Perhaps I can too. So I wish you every success in your new venture. If there's anything I can do in the remaining part of the year, I'm there for about 7 months rather than the full year, I will be only too pleased to. It's lovely seeing you here today. It's a marvellous start to my half year. Thank you very much indeed for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. We really appreciate having you there. It's an absolute honour. Thank you so much. Now, how are you guys doing? You having a good day? You guys can do better than that, can't you? Are you having a good day? Yeah! Thank you. Have you checked out any of the stalls yet? Have you been upstairs and learned how to make a wrap from Fee? Oh, that's the one you guys have to do next. It's absolutely amazing. Before we do that, though, we do have an auction for you guys. Are you ready to do the bidding? So, how many of you like sweet and sour chicken? No, nobody likes sweet and sour chicken? Thank you. We've got lots of vegetarians in the room. Is that what it is? Fair enough. Well, this gentleman to my left, it's you, isn't it?